Okay, so I know what you might be thinking. Uh, where is them fine herds? What? Come on. Or potentially, where's Slay the Spire? It's like, well, turns out them's fine herds is, it's made for PvP. Like, the difficulty level is similar to one that you'd find if you're playing a fighting game PvP. Uh, but I don't like that. I'm not good at fighting games. I'm not sure if you had picked up on that with how I play those fighting games, but I'm not good at PvP stuff. I got it and then played through it. I got it because, hey, them's fighting herds, hey, that's nostalgia. And I started playing it, it's like, oh yeah, no, this is alright. And I thought it was like a PvE, because, hey, it's a single player game. Surely it's like player versus environment instead of a player versus player type experience, because I don't want player versus player stuff for fighting games. I'm not good at fighting games. Heck, I'm just not good at PvP stuff, like, generally. Like, someone show me, like, a PvP, like, puzzle game, and I'm just, like, against, like, people who actually, like, train and know what they're doing. No, I'm not good. Yeah, PvP, Slay the Spy. Whoever goes first wins. Yeah, it's probably boom, boom, and then boom, just like that, and then one of these two. So 1, 2, and then 3. So that'd be 1. That's like 2 in there, but that's like all 3 of these. So that's like 1 of these, 1, like 2. What? Probably that. Okay, but yeah, the fact of the matter is that game is like has too much of even if I put it to like the simplest difficulty setting, it's still like too much, and ow, and that's just like an issue. Right? And understand like what it sounds like. Oh, you just no, that's not right. There we go. That's more accurate, at least. Okay, there. And if it is all of those, then that means it's all of these. It means it's one of these two. It's probably this one. That means it's like this. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but no, that could be both of those and be fine. So yeah, the short version of the story is I'm not good enough at fighting games to appreciate them's fighting herds for what it is, and I don't want to spend several hours playing a fighting game to get good at it just for the sake of being good at playing them's fighting herds and making videos out of it. If there was like a mode that was actually like easy mode and like actually easy, yeah, sure, just play that. Have fun playing easy mode. Because for me, like, the game is all about like partially about the story, partially about what I can do and like what I can do with it. Like, the story mode is, yeah, it's made for people who know fighting games and know what they're doing in fighting games. Not for people to be like, oh, story mode, this will be fun, this will be easy, I've never played a fighting game before, let's try this out. Which is basically where I sound. I played Mortal Kombat like once. Ever. In my life. So you understand my level of experience when it comes to those sorts of games? And you can understand what I'm getting at when I say those sorts of things. Like, hey, this is not an easy game. Sorts of things. Okay, so it's like 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, probably, or there and then there. Yeah, probably. Actually, like there and then boom and then boom. Boom, not that. And then there, boom, like that. And then boom, that fits all of that. Okay, all of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then boom. And then one of these two, but I think it's like that, and this is like this. These two colors are pretty similar, which is part of where I've been having issues. Just telling them apart has been a little bit of an issue. So that would be odd. So it might have to be just two of these and like not down here. Curious. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like that. And 1, 2, 3, 4, one of these. 5, 6 like that. So yeah, probably won't play more on the channel. Who knows? Maybe I'll wind up like finding someone who's like a legend in that game and who'd be all like, yeah, no, I'll do all the boss fights for you. You just play the game. And I'll like, I don't know, parsec them or something. It's like they get all of the big tough fights. They do all of that stuff. I commentate. That's the thing I am good at. Providing commentary on things. It's not that one. It's that one. One of these fills in here for sure. What? Oh, my controller just disconnected. Whenever my controller disconnects, it makes like this popping sound. And it like always gets me by surprise. Yeah, no, wait, hold on. It's two of these three, which means it just flat out can't be those. So what if it's like this? 3, and then 4, 5 like that, and it's like this. Okay. This was Plants vs. Zombies, so this is one of those shrooms. Why do I have that tub right next to my mouse? Okay. Just 2 more here. 2 of these would be like those 2. Bum. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, not this. But this is 1, and then 2, and then 1 more of these. But it can't be that, or that, or that. These two are more than likely those 2, which means that should be all of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's there, that's here, and, well, here. And, oh, that too. Ta-da! Plants vs. Zombies. Click to continue. So, I don't know, this is I think this said Elf Ball, but I might have been playing too much Magic. So, I don't know, daily stuff like this. What happened today? I went out to the pet store to get my cat some more cat food, because he had run out last night. Cinnamon just loves tuna, okay? Like, I don't know what it is about tuna. Like, he will pretty much never eat my food unless I, like, prompt him to. Or if it's tuna. If it's tuna, like, no, he just wants that. He'll go for it. Tuna is the good stuff that cat goes for, okay? That, and then that. That, and then that's there. That's there, then. Alright, that makes sense. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, coolio. No and no, but there and there. 1, 2, 3, 4, just like this. Alright, and then 1, 2, 3 like that, and then all of this, which means this goes down here. Okay, I'm losing my voice. That's what I do when I play this game. This game specifically. Because I was recording some, Sorry, I was recording some Them's Fighting Herds earlier, and I had my voice. And I start recording this, and my voice is gone. So anyway, what's up with Slay the Spire? I, yeah, there was a new, what's even called, like, DLC. Someone made a new mod for, like, a new character, and I was all, oh, I'm gonna check this out, and if it's good, I'm gonna play it. I started playing the character, and the character is, like, really good. So I was playing the character and all that. But there's just... No, that can't be like that. Wait a second. Oh, it's a Pokeball. Five, boom. No. No. No, can't be there. Elf ball. Wait, hold on one quick second. You little elf ball. That's not a Pokemon thing. Also, I can't believe that actually was elf ball. Was this boy? See, I went did some shopping for my cat, realized, hey, I haven't really been eating, like, meat lately. I might be low on iron, so getting some meat would be a good idea. So I bought, like, some burgers. Chicken patties, specifically. Chicken is a good meat, as far as I know. And I don't know very much. As evidenced by the way I do anything. Yeah, frankly, it should be well known by now that I don't know very much, but I can be enthusiastic if I have to be. And that's what's important. I can make games seem fun to play because, frankly, so many games are, like, just so much fun. And people miss out by just, like, not wanting to play games. That's me, for the record. I often have a case of just not wanting to play games. It's unfortunate, but that is what happens quite a bit. Boom. Boom? Boom. No. Boom. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. I'm sure we can figure that out that side. Unless that's like that. No, because that has to be like that. Oh, this has to be like that. This. Right? Yeah, that seems about right. And then that. Oh, is this just owl, not actually boy? Like I thought that I'd seen? I thought I saw boy. I know what to tell you. It's a platypus controlling me. It's underneath the table. Wrong reference. Okay, cool. Oh, yeah, get these two. Get those. Get all of your little paws up. One of these is not it. Wait, that one. I can start with this. And get both of those. Wait. Those two, because one of these is missing. Wait. One of these, which means that that's like that. So that's pink. That's pink, because that's the brown one. Both these are pink. Okay, it's not one of these, so it has to be this. So it's like that, and then we'll boom. No. So 4 up there. No. Ba-da-ba-boom. Ba-boom. Ba-ba-boom. Ba-da-boom. No. No. This. Okay. It's 1 and 1, right? Yes. Like that, because that fills that 3. Okay. Like that, and then like that, because that fills up that. Okay. 1, 2, 3, it's not this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it's this one. Maybe. Oh, this needs to be filled. Wait. That, and then that, and then all of these. Bear! Rawr! So I'll probably go back to playing some Slay the Spire soon. I just want to finish off this one run with the character who is... But I probably won't play that character, because honestly that character is going to be super annoying to watch. Unless I actually get good at editing videos. And you saw Little Witch Nobita. Editing videos is not my strong suit. Although I guess I could just play more Little Witch Nobita and do other stuff to the editing to make that work. 1 and then 2, 3, 4 up along here. Lots of empty space, it seems. Nope. Alright. Boom, and then boom, like that, and then... Yeah, like that would be like that, and then... I'm thinking. I'm taking, like, my best estimates of all of this, so... 1 is in these. Which means 1 is in these two. Which means it can't be over here, right? Yeah, 2 are in this 6, so 1's right here, 1's right here, which means 1 of these is here, and there's 1 within these 3, but there's no thing in the middle or right there to correlate with that. So 1, 2, and then between these 3, there are 2. Yes. So one of these is just an empty spot, one of those 5 or 6. And one of these 5 is empty. One of these 2 is... Wait, hold on. One of these 2 is empty because there's 7. But one of these, so all of those are filled, and it's one of these that are empty. So it could be that one, and then all of these are full. Which means 2 of these are empty. Oh yeah, also... Not quite, but that leads to that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. 1, 2, 3, like that. So boom, boom, and then boom, like this. So hey, we got all of that done. That could basically only be white. Oh, by the way, boom, 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 boom. Like that. That leads there, that leads there. This leads to one of these 2. That leads to that one, so this leads to this one. So 3 of these. 2 of these 5, and then 4 of these 5. Okay, one of these 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. 2, 3. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then one of these is the 5th. 1, 2, 3, 4, one of these is the 5th, so not that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, then one of these is the 5th. Coolio. Which means it's not that one. So those can feed in to that being empty. Yeah, the puzzle just like slowly taking form before your eyes. One of these two. So 1, 2, 3, and then one of these two. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. So. Okay. Maybe. Of all of these. So this is this whole 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it has to be one of these two, so it's not any of these. Yeah, because this 8 says one of these is filled. This 5 says one of these 5 is filled. So one of these 2 is filled. That agrees one of these 2 is filled. So 1, 2, and then 3. Or it could be 1, 2, 3, like that. And one side is going to be like that. One side is going to be like that. But we have to work into it to figure that out. One of these is empty, one of these is empty, one of these is empty. Okay, wait, one is in here. There's one in all of this. So, yeah, these 7, there's only one in here. Which means the other one for this, so there has to be one in these 2. 1, and then, yeah, 2. Unless it's like boom, and then boom, boom. Because that does, but this is that one specifically. But 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and then it can't be that one. Yeah, because can't fit in there anywhere else. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it could be up here, could be down here. 1. So that could work. That could work. 1, and then 2 is somewhere along there. 3 of these. 2 of these. 2 of these. Okay, wait. Yeah. Okay, of these 3 spaces right here, it has to be 2 reds. Of these 6 spaces here, there have to be 2 reds, so it can't be any of those. Both of these, this 2's reds and this 5's remaining reds, have to be along this line of 3 here. So these 3 have to have 2. These 4 have to have 1. Which means that one of that is up there, and the other is between these 2, which means it's not those ones. So it has to be one of these 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So this fits in for that perfectly. So this could still go up here and fulfill all of that. But yes, it's one of these 2, and this would fit in for one of these 2. This works for one of these 2. This one, we specifically know that the 2 for this are those 2. Which means it's not that one, it has to be that one. One of these 2 has to be red. And then if one of these 2 has to be red, 1, 2, and then the last one has to be up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-ish. 2 of these have to be white. So if we go with how it is over there, it's like that, then that kind of works, kind of. Not quite symmetrical though. But that won't want that to be. And then we've got like the upper parts like done. Okay, so there's 2. There's 1 over here, which means that one is empty. We know that one is empty, but we don't know the other empty one for this 7. We don't know which one is empty for this 8. We just know there has to be 1 in these 2, and then it would also touch this 2, so it can't be that. 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. So either the 7 is empty or that spot is empty. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, and 1, and then 2, and then the 2, and then that 4, and then 1, 2, 3. It could be 4, 5, then over there, but it really can't. Oh, wait. It can't be both of these. It has to be one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, and then not that. Because one of these two spaces has to be empty. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then either that one or this one. One of those two. That's a lot of 6s just like in a row here. 4 out of 5. 6 out of 8. 6 out of 8. 7 out of 8. Okay. I have quite a few 7s left, but where have we not been looking? Yeah, like we said, it's one of these. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the 5 over here. Yeah, one of these three spaces is empty. That one could very well be empty, and then these two be filled. Then I'd have to find another empty space for this. No. Oh yeah, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So one of these, and then only one of these is full, and the other is empty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6, or it could be like that, or it could be like this. Was no telling yet. So one of these, which means one of these two. If it's one of these two, okay, then we know 1, and there's like 2 left, and there's like 1 in there, and then move off, and then but we know. Wait a second. Hold on 1 second. We know that's filled because one of these is empty, and it's the empty space for this 8. So that's filled, and that's empty. So one of these two 6s is empty then, because one of these two has to be empty for that 7. So you got that at least. So one of these is filled, one of these is empty. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, 6 down here. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for those 3. 1, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If we could just get a bit of info on this, then we could get so much knowledge here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this determines if it's this. Yeah, that fills up all 3 of those nicely, but then 2, 3, then 4, then that. So I need to figure out this and this. No. 4 against a wall, but nothing is noted to be dead back here. 4, 5, 6. So 2 of these spaces are dead. 2 of these spaces are dead. 4 of these 9 spaces are dead. 2 of these. 3 of these. 1 and then 2. So I need another dead space here. Here. Okay, so that's not going to work. Is this going to do anything? No. Where's all the dead space? How do I know? Okay. 6 spaces to be filled out of 8 spaces open. It really feels like this is the thing. Because it's like, yeah, where the dead space? We have to figure those out to figure out all of this. 4, so it's like, okay, so there's 2 dead spaces in this 6. But that doesn't help this 5. If this 5 was a 7, I'd be like, okay, those 3 are filled and can go on from there. Let's see, we have this 1. So there's 1 in here and then 3 in all of this. Okay, 1, 2, and then 2 of these. So 2 of these 3 spaces are filled. 1 is empty. That doesn't exactly help this 7, because that could be filled, that could be filled, that could be a filled one. And that could be a filled one. And the 4 is fine and the 7 knows nothing. Or it could be like this. And then, hey, the 7 knows all of its stuff now. And I could start just assigning things randomly. So, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this 5, 2 of them are up here. Yes. Oh. So 1 empty space here for sure. That's a maybe. 1 empty space here for sure. That's 2 empty spaces, like, guaranteed. Yeah, 1 of these, and then 1 of these. So for this 6, alright. So if that is filled, what does that even tell us? That tells us that this isn't filled. And that means 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1 of these 2. That is 1, 2, 3, 4. And that would tell us those 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1 of these, but this would be. So it could only be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So only 1 along this row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1 of these 2. So it wouldn't be this one. And again, this is just assuming it's like this. So see if this fits. If it doesn't fit, we'll come back. Okay, so there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. But this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then it's 1 of these 2. So it can't be that one. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So it could be 5, 6, or 5, and then like 6. Okay. 1, 2. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But remember, between these 3, there's still 2? No, that doesn't fill that. And that doesn't fill that. Okay, wait, hold on a second. I'm starting to think it's not this, because that 4 and that 5 aren't, like, liking each other. Hold on 1 second. How do we fill this 4 and this 5? So it'd have to be 4 of these 5 pieces. Oh, hey, wait a second. Hold on 1 second. If we undo this. So it has to be 4 of these 5. But it would have to be at least. Okay, so wait, do we know this one is empty? Yes? That is an empty space. So we know it has to be at least 3 of this 4 in order for that 7 to be happy. It has to be at least 3, if not 4 of this 4. So that's 3 of this 5's right here, filling out that 7. And then we have to do like that, which means all of the 6's have to be like this. Which means it has to be like this? Could it be like this? No. This has to be like this. So in order to fulfill that 4, that 5, and that 7, but no, that 6 is still unhappy. With what we have here, yeah, we figured out that that was the empty space, so boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, so it's that or this. So we figured out it's 3 of this. It has to be at least 3 of this. But it can't be like that. Yeah, one of them have to be down here somewhere. Okay. Okay, so if it's like this, then... No, we can't fulfill that 6 like that. We have to do it like this. In which case that happens. Then, in that case, how do we fulfill that 6 by doing that? But we can't fulfill that 6 by doing this. Because that's too many. Okay, but what if instead it's that one missing? We do this. 1, 2, 3. So if it's that one missing, then it's one of these 2 for the 4. But we can't because then at 5... Okay, so it can't be that one? So it's really looking like it has to be these 2. And then there has to be 1 on the bottom here for this 4. And then the 4 is happy. But then it would have to be like that or like this. And if that's there... Okay, so it can't be this one, so it'd have to be that one. Or this one. But no. It has to be one of these 2. That one is happy now. So we can't fulfill that, but... Okay, so we could do that, and then all of that is happy. And then you do like this, and all of that is happy. And we got this, and we empty out that. So is this really the answer, though? It does fulfill all of those. Now, the only question is, does this side need the X, or does this side need the fill? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So one of these is still blank, but both of these are filled. So out of all of that, all of that, all of that, all of this, so 2 of those are empty. Yeah, one of these 4 is empty. 2 of those 5 are empty. One of these 6 is empty. 2 of this is empty. 4 of this. So 2 of... Hold on a second. 2 of these spaces are empty, but 4 of these spaces are empty. Okay, wait, this is like the same thing we had over there. Because at least 2 of these have to be up here. And at least 1 of the spaces has to be down here. We need a red box somewhere on the bottom. As many as 3 red boxes on the bottom. So 1 has to be on the bottom of this cube. 1, 2, 3, 4. And there can only be 1 box on the top of the cube. And the top box would have to be one of these 2. Because we couldn't do it... Like, we can't fulfill that 7 doing like this. Because that's 3 empty spaces minimum. So we'd have to do it like that. That 7 could be fulfilled. Or like this, and it could be fulfilled. Or, if we say it's 5 of these... But 6 of these, 1, 2. So that all depends on if that is full or empty. Because that means like one over there and all the rest are in this combined area here. Or it could be another one over there, another one over there, kind of a thing. So do they share 4 or do they share 3? So at least 3 of this 5 is in these 6. Okay. So if we do like this, no, that doesn't help that. No, that doesn't help. Oh, wait, yeah. Okay, yeah, that too. It can't be all 3 of these, so one of these 3 has to be an empty space for that 7. One of them has to be. Which means only one of these, so at least 3 of these are filled. So 1, 2, 3 are filled, which means 1, 2, 3, 4, and that leaves this, potentially 4. Right, and then it's only 1 over here, and then 1, 2, 3, and then only 1 up here, right? Yeah. So it's like this. So it's like that, that's like that, and then that, and that wants that, or not that, but that. I'm sure that there are numbers here, but if we just keep clicking and eventually figure out what works for all of this, so we know there's only one of these 2 here, because the other one has to be down here. Well, if the other one's down here, then 1 can be up here. So 1, we don't know if 2, so it could be 2, 3, or just the 3. We know 1. We know at least a second up here. So, but there's 1 or 2 over here. These 7s might actually come by to help us. Okay. And it turns out I like messed up something way up here that I was supposed to have done properly, and like this side is like completely gibberish or whatever. No. No. Okay. This 7 is the key. This 7 is the secret. So there's an empty space here. One of these 3 is an empty space for the 7. Guaranteed one of these is empty because of this 2. What else can this tell us? What else is empty? Okay, this 5 says that 4 of these 5 have to be down here. Yes, 4 of the things for these 5 have to be on the top 2 rows, which means only 1 can be up here, which means full down there. Because only 1 can be up here, so one of these slots has to be empty. Because we can't fill up here. Yeah, we can't fill both of those, and then like say also down here, and yeah, we cannot fill both of these spaces and fill the 4 without overloading the 5. So one of these 2 is empty, one of these 3 is empty, which means fill. So is 1 over here, 1 over here. So that is guaranteed full. So 1, 2, and that's a maybe. So 3, 4, 5. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. That leaves 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 4 spaces. So And the one up here has to be in these two, so that can't be filled, which means that's an empty space for this 7. Also, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that's like that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, only one of these 3 can be filled, and we know it has to be that one, so it can't be those 2, which means that's filled. That's empty. 1, 2, 3. Shoot, wait, no, problem. Wait, problem. How do we fill the 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then everything is overloaded. And we know that that has to be an empty space. That can't be empty. This cannot be empty. So, but that is empty, which means, yeah, that cannot be empty, which means that is actually the filled one. 1, 2, 3. So, like that, say, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But that can't fill anymore. So actually, this side was supposed to have the fill, not this side. 1, 2, and then it's only one of these, not both of these. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the 5th up here. So one of these is empty, one of these is empty, which means that all 4 of those are filled. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. 1, 2, and then 3, and then 4. Could be that, could be one of these. 1, 2, and it's one of these 2. 3, and it's like 4, 5 along here for this to notice. So 1, 2 could be up there, could be down here. So either or for these 2. Either or for these 2. And I'm gonna have to redo this whole side again, aren't I? Unless this can agree. Okay. 1, yeah. 2 along all of this. Okay, listen. Only one of these 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it could be that, could be this. To fill that 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If that 6 is empty. 1, 2, 3, 4. One of these has to be up here. But then the other one could be up here or down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then that one, and not that one. Not that, not that. 1, 2, 3. But it can't be like this. So, no. No. So not that one, but that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6, because that's filled. Then it can't be that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like this. Wait, no. Hold on 1 second. If we've got this fulfilled like this, so it's one of these 2. So 1, 2. 2 of these have to be filled, at least. So 3, 4, and then like 5, 6 like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then like say 5, 6 or 5, 6, say. But then how do we fill that 6? That's our question right now. How do we fill this 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can't. We can't. Okay, so that fills up that, and then one of these to fill up this. Okay, and then one of these to fill up this. So it's that one, but not that one. Wait, but it would have to be that one. That one was accidentally unselected. Okay, how do we fill up both of these? So this has 7 slots it can go to. One of these 2 would have to be empty. So I think it actually is both of these. So this has 3 slots out of these 4. One of these 4 slots is empty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If this is if this is a space, which means both of these are filled, and that one is empty because we know logic between this 4 and this 5, and that's 7. With that 2, the 4, 5, 7, and 2 show that that has to be empty. Oh my gosh. Okay. So that's filled, that's filled. This is one of these two to fill up that. And then we fill up this 7 by putting a thing specifically there, not there. 1, 2, 3. But we can't fill up this 6 now. That's the thing. Okay, to fill up this 5, we need 5 of all of these. But this 6 can only have at most those 2 on it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need 2 more, specifically those 2. No. Specifically, like say one of these and up here. So 1, 2, 3. So this can only have 2 more. Yeah. Fill up one of those, and this can only have 2 more touching it. This can only have 1 more touching it. If it's the 7, then it's this one. If it's that, then it's this one. And we fill up that, and then it's one of these 2 tiles, just one of them. So if it's not the 7 that's filled, only one of these 2 tiles can be filled. So 1, 2, and then that one can't be filled. So if it's not the 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like that. But then this doesn't work, because that 6 can't get enough without knocking something else out. So then it is the 7. So it's not that. So it's this tile, not that tile. But see, in order for this 6 to be doubled up on here, in order for that to be empty, this has to be doubled up. And because we know that that 6 can't be a box, then if this is doubled up, all of these are filled. But we already know that these are filled. So filling up that automatically fills up this 4 and says, hey, we can't do anymore. Filling up that as the 7 means that we can fill up this 4, but we can't fill up this 6. So if this is filled, and it's only one of these 2, not both, then it would have to be like this, which means this 6 can't be filled. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, if this is a filled box, which means it's only one of these 2, this 6 cannot be filled unless we fill up that box. Which means 1, 2, 3, no. Which means we can't fill up this 6, which means something in our logistics is wrong, because this can't be filled and it can't be empty, because all of these numbers in a row don't want that to be the case. And yeah, that 6 and that 4 both cannot be filled with that as the case. So it can't not be this 6. It has to be this 6 somehow. One way or another, it has to be. Because we've tried every possible situation. We've tried all the situations where this can't be it, but it can't be it. Okay, if I go back over this. So, this 7 is missing... Wait a second. Okay, that was weird. The 7 is missing 2. 2 of the nodes aren't touching it. It can't have all 3 of this on this side because of this 2. So one of the nodes that are not... One of the empty boxes, one of these 3 is empty. Because of this 2. They can't all be filled. Which also means... Hold on. One of these 3 is empty. No, yeah. Which means 2 of them are filled. And it can't have 2 of them be filled, and it can't be those 2, because then this 2 won't work. So that has to be filled, which means one of those 2 is empty. So it could be there or it could be there, but it cannot be both. But because of this 2, and this 2, with this 7, we know that is filled, one of these 2 is empty. So we know that much because of this. Now, 1, 2, one of these 3 is empty. But let's go back to this 5 here. Okay. 5 of these 9 are filled. 4 of these 6 are filled. 4 of these 6, whichever ones, and they all are touching the 5 because that's how it works. So 4 of these 5 have to be in these 2 rows, which means only 1 can be up here. And it cannot be that one, because then this 7 won't have enough filled nodes. The filled node has to be up here, and then one of these. So we know that it has to be 4 on these bottom, and 1 of these 3, but it has to be one of these 2, so it can't be that. Okay, let's go back. So it's 4 of these and 1 of these 2. So 1 of these is missing, 1 of these is missing, but all of the rest of the 7 is filled. So we have all of this done. 1, 2, 3. So it's either that 7 or it's this empty space. So 1, 2, 3, 4, because one of these is filled. And then we have the question of, yeah, it can't be both of these. It could be both of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe, 5, and then one of these, say. But we know it can't be that, and it has to be that. One of these, one of these. So 1, 2, so it's just 2 more along here. Specifically just 2. But to fill this 4, 1, 2, and then somewhere in this corner, and either has to be the 7 or below the 6. So this 6 has 1, 2, 3 touching it, plus a 4th. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it could be that, and then it could be that, but then those can't be filled. Or it could be that, and then like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then like that, or like this, and then this. But I don't see this being possibly filled without touching in this box of 4 here. So these 2 are diagonals from each other, as you can see. Because I can't fill up more. Yeah, one of these 4 has to be filled. And I can't fill in extras to fill in that. Yeah, so, yeah, because that, but then there's 2 empty spaces on that 7. So, which means it can't be one of these. That means it can't be that. 1, and then 2, 3. Okay. So do we have that logic here that it can't be either of these? Because this 7 has to be filled somehow. It's like that fills the 7. And like that, but then that has to be over here. If this doesn't fill the 7, and that's like up there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Say 5. And then no. Because that doesn't fill up that. But if it's here, then yes. So if it's up here, then this has to touch. Yeah, if that's not touching there, then this has to touch like here. Also, this has to touch one of these, so it can't be either of those. Yeah, 1 and then 2, specifically. So it can't be 1 and then 2 and then like 3, so it can't be either of those ones for sure. So that could be 1 and then 2, or 1, 2, and then 1 and 2. 1 and then 2, 3, or 1, 2, and then 3. 1, 2, 3, however, so if it's that one, then it can't. Oh, wait, hold on a second. If it's this one, then it can't be any of the others that this 3 can see. It can't be, so it's not that one. 1, 2, wait, no, hold on a second. I'm finding something here. because this 4 is touching 3 units of the 7. Oh wait, that can't be it. Yeah, if it's the middle thing, then it's touching 3 units already, and this 3 is only touching 1. So it cannot be the middle. It has to be that. So it could be that, and then like one of these, or it could just be both of these, so we don't know between these two yet, but it cannot be the middle. So this has 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so if it's like that, then it's like that. It's like that, then like one other. It's like that, then it's like both of those. Or if it's like this, then it's only one of these. Okay, awesome. So it could be this. It could be this. One of these two specifically. But it can't be the middle because of that 4 and that 3. Okay. So we got some big brain plays here. So 1, 2, 3, and it's 2 of these 4. Okay, it's 2 of these 4, and it's 2 of these 4. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's 1 of these 2. One, but not the other. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it could be both of these. It could be both of these. And then just like back here and up here or something. No, 1, 2. If it's there, then it would have to be here. This one has to be, because no matter where this one is in this corner, the only way that that one gets satisfied and that gets satisfied is if there's a block here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it could be here or here. Or it could be here. So one of these and one of these 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So it could be that one because of the 6. Or it could be one of these. Now, we don't know if this is or is not. But it probably is not, which means it's both of these. But then we had problems here, because if it is both of these, because we logicked ourselves into a lot over here, but if it is both of these, then it would have to be all of this, but it can't be all of this, which means it's only one of these. Or it's both of these, but not that, but it can't be that 6, right? Yeah, it can't be. So it'd have to be like this, and that would have to be filled. But that can't be filled, right? Yeah, that can't be filled. Unless it's like that. Okay, so this is one of these 2. Specifically one of these 2 to fill up that 6. Now, it could be one of these 2. So those 3 are all linked. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's missing. One of these is missing. That is full. One of these is missing. Okay, this is missing. So that or that, we don't know. That could be missing. That is missing. One of these 3 is missing. And 2 of these 4 are missing. Okay, but what do we know about this? That fills that, that fills that. So either way, both of those get filled. Yeah, I know. If it's that one, then it's that one and that gets filled. But if it's that one, there would have to be both of these. Oh, wait. I see a problem. It cannot be both of these, because that fills this 4, and this 3 cannot be filled. So it can't be both of these, which means it is that one, which means it's that one. Oh gosh, all of these red numbers. This has taken a long time, but this is like a puzzle. So it's one of these 2 specifically, which means it's not that one, which means this sees 2 empties, and it's that and that. That's dead. That is dead, so that is filled. So it's one of these 2. So this 6 sees 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that is filled, and one of these is filled. That 3 isn't filled. Wait, that 2 isn't filled? Wait, that 5 also isn't filled. Wait a second. Okay, now it's just this 6 and that 3. So, what does this 6 want? Nope, okay. This 6, okay, so that was like that and like that. So this says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, shoot. Okay, wait, hold on a second. Da, dia, dia. Dia. Dia, da. No, not that one. So this says it's one of these two. Okay, so it can't be both of these because of that. That's the issue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. What was the thing here? Okay, so it can't be both of these. So it has to be that one. And then one of these two. And not the other one. But can't be that one. And this sees, hey, it can't be two of these. It's not that. And this sees, well, this is filled, so it can't be that 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then fill that. And now that 6 is full. So it's just this 3 that needs another. Okay. If we rip out this half and do it again, I'm sure we can do this. Right? I'm pretty sure. Okay, so this 3 needs 1, 2, 3 like that. Okay. And then... So only one of these is dead. One of these two is dead as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then like 5, 6. Okay. Way back. Let's go back about half an hour and go back to this section. I wish there was like a scrolling feature type thing. No. So it is one of these two. Okay, so it's 4 of these 5. See, here we go. It's 4 out of these 6. Which means it can only be 1 out of these 3. Now this 7 already has one that it cannot be. So it's one of these two is missing. All the rest of these are filled. One of these two is missing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6 like that. Which means that is filled. Oh shoot, that is filled. Okay. Yeah, because it's 4 out of these 6. Which means it's 1 out of these 3. It has to be up here for the 7 to work. So that one has to be missing. And then that has to fill in that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 6, right? It's 4 out of these 6. 1 out of these 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like this. Is what it apparently has to be. Is like this. Of course, we could just go back and do it like this, and then empty space, and then 2, 3 like that, and not fill this 6 so fast. Oh, right, no, that kind of needs it for that. Okay. One of these, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6, okay? One of these two, one of these two. But, it's that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then, so not that one, but it is one of these two. And that fills up that. 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's 2 of these 3. Wait, that says it can't be that, so it's this one. So it's 2 of these 3, and 2 of these 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, 5, 6 like this. And then not that one. 1, 2, but then it's these 2. But then this 7. Oh, wait, shoot. But then this 7 is all like, well, can't be there. But then this 6 is like, excuse? Well, then now that 6 is lonely. Okay. That says it has to be that. What does this 6 want? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Yeah, it has to be specifically one of these. So this 6 says can't be in there. And yeah, that 8, and then that, and then like that 3. So this 6 says it's one of these two, and that 7 says yes, it is. But this 6 says 1, 2, 3, 4. It's also 2 others. Beyond this, which means this 6 is saying, hey, it's also these two. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this 4 is saying it's this one. If it's not that one, it's this one. The 6 is saying, hey, it's not that. This 6 is saying it's one of these two. It's agreeing with all of that. Okay, wait. Boom. Boom. No, no. No, no, no. This 5 does not want it to be that 6. But that 6 wants it to be there. Okay, how do I please both of those? Okay, this 5. Okay. Okay, this 6 says it's 4 out of up here. Wait, 1, 2, 3. So like this or something. But now that 6 is not happy. This 4 is happy, but that 6 is not happy. Because that's too many. Oh, that 6 and that 3 are very much at odds. No, because that doesn't like that, and I can't seem to work on both sides together, can I? I almost am very much tempted to just use a cheat here. Okay. No, it's that. How do I know it's not this? Okay, listen, let's just go back to, like, here and redo this whole area over again. Okay, so... Oh no, these are all red. These are all red. No, not white tiles. Okay. So this one... Okay, so this 5 says it's up here. But that... No. It's like that, but not that. Then all of that agrees with it, so it's not any of these tiles. Okay. So it's these two. And this one says it's one of these 4. And this 2 says it's one of these 3. So it could be like that still. But one of these 4 and one of these 4, but it's 2 of these 6. So it's not there because otherwise it'd be like that, and then that 2 would never be happy. So it's like this. Which means it's not this, because in order to make that 1 happy and that 2 happy, that 5 cannot be it. Okay. So it can't be... Yeah, it can't be up here because the 1 says so. It's already 1, 2, and then 3 up there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like this. So this 7 has 2 missing spots, so it's like this. This 7, it could be either of these. And this 8 is saying, hey, it's either of these, so both of those are full. This 7 sees 1 missing spot instead of the 2 it needs. This 5 is seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This 4 is seeing 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, because it's boom, boom, and then boom, boom, like that. So it's basically where I left off. But what do I know about this 7? Okay, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 like that. So that one is there. Okay, this 8 says it's one of these 3 empty spaces. One of these 2, one of these 2, one of these 3. This 7 says it's one of these 2. Okay, so this 7 says one of these 2 and one of these 2. Like that. This 7 is saying one of these 2, this 8 is saying one of these 3. But, hold on 1 second. It has to be one of these 2, which means that is full. That's the actual empty spot. Right? Boom, and then 1, 2, 3. So that's one of those. So this 7, why does it say it was one over the other? So this 8 is saying, yeah, now we know it's one of these two because it had to be. Okay, but now with that in mind, what if we go and do this? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because one of these is filled, which means that one would have to be empty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6, and that fulfills the 4 nicely, and then either of these fulfills both of these 6s and that 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in order to fulfill that 6 and this 6, which means that would have to be empty to keep that fulfilled. 1, 2, 3, 4, so it's 2 of these, and one of these is a missing space, and one of those is then a missing space. 1, 2, 3, could be up there, could be down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, which means it can't be that or that, which means that would have to be full, that would have to be full. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, like that! That took probably a lot longer than it should have. You know what? Maybe it would have been easier to just fight that bloody snake instead of trying to fight this squid. I'm done. I need water. What's it like outside? I haven't been outside in oh so very, very long.